Danica Patrick this week said that she had how many concussions? A dozen? Isn't that what she said? She's had a dozen concussions in her career.
Well, that seems like a lot because if anything, the one thing I will absolutely give Danica credit of, when she was in IndyCar race in particular, is okay, she may not have ever been the fastest person, but she was always very consistent. She didn't crash very much. So to say she's had a dozen, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I know I've had a couple hard ones, but with IndyCar, what we do a lot, Dr. Terry Trammell, who is world-renowned, and Jeff Horton, we do a lot with safety. They measure, we wear like accelerometers in our ears, so if we take an impact, it will turn on a light within the car that will say, okay, the head's taken an impact more than 40 G's or whatever it may be.
How does it fit in your ear? Seriously, I mean.
We use earpieces, like you have right now, but they'd be molded for the radio when we talk. And they put these little accelerometers in those pieces. And so when the safety crew gets to us, they already know whether this guy or gal's got a risk of a concussion, head injury, or anything before maybe we would even. And so they're very aware of all of that stuff. We have accelerometers through the entire car. We work with a lot of foam and padding and stuff that I'm sure you're even going to see in football, inside football helmets.
I was just about to say, why? I mean, obviously, the idea of playing football is not to put an earpiece in somebody's head, but certainly since the frequency might be used to actually circumvent rules at some point in time about getting a play in or anything like that.
We just did this new testing with Dr. Trammell. He's been developing with the military, which is like you wear these goggles, which is goofy looking, but it scans your retinas. And so,
like RoboCop,
the way that the NFL used to do it is standing on one leg, other leg, whatever. We used to do all these tests, close your eyes, and then do an impact test to get a baseline. Well, this new system, you put on these goggles and it looks into your retinas, and then it has you track it. And through this process, they would tell if you have a concussion immediately. There's no tricking the system. When you're asking somebody questions to see if they have a concussion, it's pretty easy to just answer and maybe trick the doc or whoever is asking you. In this case, with this new technology, you really can't trick the system. I mean, it's looking right into you.
So what happens? They take you out of the cockpit? If this happens in the middle of a race, you're out? It's over?
In the middle of the race, they would only test you if you had an impact, right? I mean, it would normally be post-race, and at the beginning of the year, they would do it to get a baseline to know how quick you respond anyway.
Right.
When they know you're not concussed. But yeah, they would make you sit out. They'd make you sit out. Dale Jr. has been a great spokesman for this. And I know Dale well, and I stayed in contact with him all last year. But I think he really brought even more light to the situation. Obviously, that movie Concussion with Will Smith did a lot from a football standpoint. But I think Dale kind of being that star that he is and speaking about it will help us all a lot.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.